For joining us. Well, we've all been there. You go to buy a concert or maybe an event ticket at one price, and by the time you get to check out, it's, well, double what it originally showed.
But soon that could be changing in Tennessee. A new law is set to take effect that will show the checkout price up front. Plus, as State Capitol reporter Chris O'Brien shares, after the Taylor Swift Ticketmaster debacle, there could be more serious changes on the way.
We've all been there. You go to buy a concert or event ticket at one price, and by the time you get to checkout, it's double what it originally showed. But soon that could be changing in Tennessee. A new law is set to take effect that will show the checkout price up front. Plus, after the Taylor Swift Ticketmaster debacle, there could be more serious changes on the way. If you're one of those people who was angry at Ticketmaster, you may get some relief.
Everyone became aware of how broken the ticket buying process is after seeing and experiencing the Taylor Swift ticket debacle.
Some small, new changes are on the way.
My own staffer came in that day and had a horrible experience, couldn't get tickets, and so I knew this was something that we could really dive in and look into.
Representative Caleb Hemmer was a freshman in the legislature this year. One of the first bills he introduced and got through was one to show the final price with all the fees included up front. But even then, transparency doesn't fix skyrocketing prices.
It's actually crazy to think about that. I mean, people have only so much disposable income, and it to be eaten up by unnecessary fees is just asinine.
The Taylor Swift situation garnered national and international headlines and also attracted the attention of attorneys general across the country.
I've said before, this has been a problem for 30 years. I remember when I was in high school, and there were congressional hearings about some of the problems with ticket sales. Not a lot has changed since then, except the prices have gone way up.
Contrary to both popular and this reporter's belief, no legal action has actually been filed yet. Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti didn't want to speculate about future litigation, but he was clear that something needs to happen.
I think it's time that the government take a really hard look at this, and for the sake of consumers, the AG offices around the country need to really dig in and make sure that everything's on the level.
With Ticketmaster being one of the only major players in the ticket distribution game, I had to wonder if the word monopoly was appropriate.
Typically, if you look at an entity that has 70 or 80% of the relevant market, that's a monopoly, and you see all the problems that monopolies bring. The lack of competition hurts consumers.
In fact, Skrmetti says monopolies are one of the reasons attorneys general rose to prominence in the first place.
The thing that brought the attorney general offices together 100 years ago was the Standard Oil monopoly. I mean, we exist in large part to protect consumers by fighting monopolies.
So what's the solution?
I'd like to see more competition in the market. That is almost always the solution to consumer problems.
From the consumer to the artist to the venue, Ticketmaster takes a bite from each. But Hemmer says eventually his goal would be to help facilitate more competitors in the market.
We are Music City, and we want to keep the music in Music City as well as other entertainment throughout the state.